Heyo everyone, this is the HappyAnimaidCafeManager here with another walkthrough episode for the game Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Justice for All. Anyway, just give me a moment to take a cough for a drop. And then we'll see the events unfold. What kind of spicy joke is this, Mr. Phoenix Wright? It isn't a joke at all. It's the decisive evidence you asked for. What do you mean? The victim would arrive and try to take away the wing box. That's when they discovered the decisive evidence found inside. Another unbelievable conclusion. Very well, Mr. Wright. So what exactly are you saying? Are you claiming that Regina Berry killed someone with a small bottle of pepper? Taking a known into account, that's the only logical conclusion you could draw. Foolish fool who never tires of his own foolish ways. If you're so sure, Mr. Phoenix Wright, then answer this question. Who was Regina Berry's intended victim? Who is this? That's Acro's younger brother. What does this prove? His younger brother isn't dead. Technically, that's true. However, Bat has been in a coma for 6 months now. It's not a stretch to see how Acro could feel that his brother is dead. Regina, she did that to him? You spend your entire life dreaming up for new ways to be a fool. Naturally, the prosecution has looked into Acro's brother, Sean Dingley. Six months ago, he was bit by a lion and fell into his current comatose state. Lion? Regina, Miss Regina Berry is an animal tamer by trade. However, no tamed animal in that position is ever trained to attack another human. They wouldn't understand the command. Moreover, Miss Regina could never do something like that. It's just not in her. So then, what happened to her Acro's younger brother? That's not the victim of an attempted murder. He's the victim of an accident. I see. Now what do we do? No one seems to be going along with your theory. Do you think what happened to Bat was actually an accident? It was an accident. It was more than just that. I'm gonna go with it was more than just that. The lion biting Bat was no accident at all. What? You're such an amateur, Mr. Phoenix Wright. There is no way that Regina would ever incite her lion to attack another human being. She may have not have incited the lion to attack another human being, but Regina is responsible for making the lion bite Acro's brother, Bat. And a bat scarf stained with his blood and a small quantity of pepper. That's just a scarf, Acro. This scarf is something that Bat used to wear, correct? That's right. And who is the one that gave this scarf to Bat? Regina. Regina gave it to him. Regina? There is something more than just blood on the scarf, Your Honor. And what might that be? Pepper. Pepper? Pepper. Regina gave this scarf to Bat right before the accident. And she covered it with as much pepper as she could. Hey, what's with the silent treatment? Excuse me, Mr. Wright. You've done a good job of fingering a criminal, but out of curiosity, what was her crime? Regina gave a pepper-covered scarf to Bat as a present. Where's the crime in that? it still seems like the judge just doesn't get it. Mr. Phoenix, right. Wasn't it said that the lion seemed to be smiling? Smiling? The lion was smiling? Right before Bat was bitten by the lion, for a moment the lion's mouth changed and it looked like he was smiling. Lion. Smile? I've never heard of them smiling. However, lion sneezed. Whoa. Leon didn't plan on buying Bat at all. In reality, all he actually did was sneeze. He sneezed because of all the pepper spread on the scarf. Whoa, what? You fool! You've got to be kidding me. What's the matter, Miss Von Karma? I object. For objection's sake. Mr. Phoenix, right, the theory, you believe it. You really plan to say this joke of an accident actually happened? Of course I do, it's the truth. The lion sneezed due to the pepper, and that's when Bat lost consciousness. Acro nearly lost his brother due to this accident, or this joke as you put it, which is why he tried to get his revenge against Regina. You foolish idiot! So it's a joke of an accident to you, huh? Once again, I'm impressed by your imagination, Mr. Wright. To think that there's someone who treats this accident with the respect it deserves. Are you telling me that what I said was true? Acro? You don't mean you can't be witness. Are you confirming the defense's claim? Mr. Wright, unfortunately your imagination is not enough to find me guilty of murder. What do you mean by that? The pepper, the scarf, the line. I see where you're going, but it's a bit hard to swallow. Not to mention the fact that there's an even bigger problem with your theory. What would that problem be? The same problem it's always been. Evidence. Oh, give me a break! If I drop Max's bus on top of the ringmaster, where's the evidence that proves that claim? You mean the conclusive evidence? The biggest problem is the murder weapon, or the lack thereof, to be more precise. Murder weapon? The bus that the defense claimed was used, if that were to be found in Acro's room, and if it was covered with the victim's blood, that would be awfully conclusive in my eyes. Yes, it would be. The bus. Dick, you gotta do something. This is the last step. If I get this one right, the case is won. See how things work out first. It might be worthwhile to search Acro's room, but, well, why aren't you going to search his room? It looks like you finally figured things out, didn't you? Now you know the true meaning of the Von Karma total justice. I guess. I figured with you that's the least I should expect. You'd leave no stone unturned. Von Karma never leaves anything to chance. We already searched Acro's room yesterday. What did you find? There's no reason to even say it. If we found what you think we found in that room, Acro would not be here as a witness. But to put a point on it, Max's bus was not in the room. The murder weapon was still unaccounted for. You see, Mr. Wright, the bus wasn't in my room. Furthermore, Detective Big Gumshoe was executed the search by complete surprise. And we took Acro directly to the prosecutor's office after that. End of story. Just wait a second. Something's funny about all this. It looks like the coup de grace in this case was ever so sweet. But what about the scarf? What about the note? What about them, Mr. Wright? No offense, but the important evidence here is about the death of the ringmaster. I think you should remember that. Arr! Do something, Nick. Don't let this case slip away. The bus, where is it now? Where is the bus right now? You're Phoenix, right? You know where the bus is. I'm sure you do. There's not even a single clue. How am I supposed to know where the bus is? It seems as if this case is coming to a close. The defense counter-arguments look to have fallen short. Thank you for your support. Now, if you'll please excuse me, Mr. Wright. I think that brings me to an end the cross-examination of this witness. Where's Max's bus? The defense needs time to prepare to present its case. Sorry, I'm just a bit nervous and I just bit my tongue. Huh? What? We need time to do what? Ow! Why are you the most surprised person here? She's your aide, isn't she? Do you really have a case to present, Mr. Wright? What? Is he talking to me? The rest is up to you, Nick. Good luck. Hey, wait, you can't be serious. Acrobats always have their lives on the line, don't they? That's how Acros lived his life up until now. Now it's time for us to walk across our own tightrope. If we don't, we're certain to lose. Very well, the defense may proceed. He doesn't have a clue, and I don't think he'll be finding one anytime soon. Walking on the tightrope of logic, there's no room for a false step. Sink or swim, the only way through is forward. The murder weapon, where's Max's bus now? Someone is in the lodging house. There is no doubt in my mind. The bus is somewhere around the lodging house. You don't say. You better not say. In fact, allow me to even be more specific to its location. In the plaza near the scene. It's buried in the plaza. Near the scene of the crime and no one noticed it? How could you possibly think that? Haven't you ever heard the old saying, it was hiding right under your nose? That about sums it up. I should rethink that, shouldn't I? Oh my god, I was on a roll too. Then again, I don't even know where the bus is. Honestly, I lost track of how many times I got game over. Man, that looks scary. Request to search Acro's room. Avant Karma never leaves anything to chance. Man, I'm feeling sleepy. Sorry, I just dozed off for a moment. Somewhere in the big top. Ow! Let me finish. Just let me finish. Ow! I already told you that we searched this room from top to bottom. Remember to take your own tears, Mr. Phoenix Wright. The court orders Phoenix Wright to get a grip on himself immediately. Man, I am just not good at this. Maybe it's just this case that I'm having so much trouble on. Somewhere in the big top. It must be somewhere in the big top. In the very big. It's in the big top. Sure, where exactly would it must be? On the circus stage. Great. I'll just go. It is on the circus stage. What is it doing there? Haven't you ever heard of this thing? You keep your treasure inside your castle. It's kind of like that. so. Oh, anyway, thanks for watching. Until next time, to be continued, baby. I mean, I have no clue how to go about this, but if I do find something, I'll continue on I'll start making the next episode. Until next time, to be continued, baby.